friends, and welcome to my new video. In this video I am going to explain you all a new topic that is called government. Nowadays when you look at the news channels or you read a newspaper, you come across different headlines which states that government has provided such relief funds, government has done such rescue work, government has brought up some plans to uplift the poor and the needy ones. So when you look at these news headlines, you find one thing, that is government quite often spoken. Now we need to know that what is a government. So in this chapter I am going to tell you about what a government is, what is the function of government, how many types of governments are there, the types of democratic government, the levels of government, organs of government, and universal adult suffrage. So moving ahead, first of all we need to understand what is a government. See, a government is a body that governs. A government is a body that governs and it makes laws and has the power to enforce these laws. The government is a body that governs and it has the power to make law and it also has the power to enforce these laws on the people living in a particular state or a particular country. To govern means to administer or supervise an area of land and a group of people. You can define government in yet another way, that the group of people managing the affairs of a country or a region is called a government. A group of people who manages the affairs of a country or a region is called a government. Or you can say a government is an important element of the state which runs with the combined efforts of the legislature, executives and judiciary. So in this way we find there are lot of functions that a government performs, because every nation needs some governing bodies which could take decisions and keep the administration moving. In this modern times, the function of the government has assumed a much wider scope. It's simply because the needs and the requirements of the people nowadays have been increased. As a result, the responsibility of the government has also increased. So let us see some of the functions of the government. Some of the functions of the government are as follows. The first one is the government build roads, parks, hospitals, educational institutions, museums, toilets, etc. It also makes arrangements for supplying electricity, cooking gas, water, etc. to the people. It takes decision on how to deal with the problems like poverty, unemployment, discrimination, etc. It also tries to give good health and education to the people living in the territories of the government. The government also runs important services such as the transport and the postal services. The government provides services to the people and maintains law and order within the country. The government maintains armed forces to defend the boundary of the nation, and it also maintains peaceful relation with the other countries. The government organizes rescue work during epidemics or pandemics and provide aid in the form of health services, food and shelter. As you see that nowadays many of the people are being tested for their health, that is whether they are suffering from corona or not, and if they are being found, they are being admitted to the hospital and they are being quarantined and also looked after by the doctors. So these all such big facilities are being provided to all of us by the help of government. Now moving ahead, we find there are three types of governments that man has ever experienced in the mankind. The first type of government is called monarchy. The second one is dictatorship, and the third one is democracy. So the man has experienced the three kinds of government in its history. Okay, these are monarchy, dictatorship, and democracy. Each form of government has some good and some bad features. So I will explain you all about all these different types of government. The first one is monarchy. This form of government was much popular in the ancient and medieval history of the world. Okay, in this ancient and medieval history of the world, a king or a monarch was the head of a country, and this monarchical form of government was most common in most of the countries of the world. In this form of government, a king or a queen has the absolute power, means there is no any higher authority above than a king or a queen, okay, to run a country. When a monarch dies, a king dies, the power to rule that particular area or a country automatically passes to the eldest son or the eldest child, okay, of the monarch. But the biggest problem in this form of government was that the people have no right to choose their rulers. Also, the monarch alone decides how much freedom the people will have. This monarchical form of government was based on the philosophy of divine rights. Or you can say it was strengthened by the divine rights theory, which considered kings to be the representative of God. Means the kings were next to God, so automatically the power to rule a region was simply gone into the hands of a monarch or his family members. Now another form of government is dictatorship. It is a form of government in which all the authority and power is enjoyed by one person, who does not owe any responsibility towards the people. Even people do not have much rights. Instead, they simply follow the dictates of the dictator. Whatever the dictator said, he had to follow. They were not allowed to question the dictator. Generally, such power is often obtained by force. The world has witnessed that there are many countries. You can take the example of Chile. Our neighboring country Pakistan also has the experience of dictatorship for a long period of time. People who challenges a dictator are punished severely, and the government rarely gives freedom to the people. So, in this way, the people enjoy very less freedom in democracy. There are so many examples of a dictatorial government in this world. The best example you can take from the Germany. Hitler was a dictator in Germany, and nowadays it is North Korea, where Kim Jong is being considered to be a dictator who forms a dictatorial government. Now, moving ahead, I am going to explain you the most important and most popular form of government nowadays, that is called democracy. Democracy has been taken from two Greek words. One is demos and another is cardia. Here demos means people, and here cardia is rule. So it is basically explaining about rule of the people, means democracy is a people's government. In this form of government, the people has the power to choose their leader or choose their authority. Most of the things about the democracy I will explain you all in my online class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day and be happy, be alert and be safe. Thank you very much.